everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Eye to Eye. We are so happy that you were able to branch in on the last episode. So we are so grateful for our listeners, our new fan base. And thank you for all the feedbacks, all the criticism, all the comments. We're loving it. Please keep them coming. Keep them coming. Of course, I'm with my girl here, Miss D3. Take it away.
Hi guys. So it's so amazing to literally be with you guys again for the second episode. So I definitely appreciate a lot of the comments and the criticism that I got from all of you guys that listen to this podcast. So we can't wait to let you hear what we got going on today, okay? Like, just stay tuned because it's about to get juicy, okay?
It's about to get juicy. Yes, girl. Yes.
I'm talking about
having a conversation as usual. For those of us who don't know us or you're getting to know us, as we do more episodes, we will, give out little infos, tidbits about ourselves. You are welcome to ask questions about us too. I just want to say I go by Daz. My name is Sabine, but I go by Daz. I've been
Dazzling.
Let me not say since when, they might know my age. So, one quick fun fact about me is I love dancing. I'm actually a Zumba instructor. Yay, Zumba.
Instructor.
If you're not in that world, that won't make any sense to you. But outside of that, I enjoy compa as well, kizomba. I like the partner dances. So that's a little fun fact about me. So next week I'll say a little bit more. But this is good for now. Go ahead, Miss Danny. What about you? What's your fun fact?
I can ask. Okay, so guys, my name is Danny, but you can call me Lady D. Okay, that is my name on Instagram, except that I add the whole Danny afterwards. But a fun fact about me is that, listen, there's so many of them at this point. I just can't think. But I love to sing in the shower. That's my favorite place to sing.
Wait, hold it down on us. I didn't even know you sang.
Listen,
you did that poetry.
Listen, you ever hear the thing that says, listen, when you're in the shower, your voice sounds like Beyonce, okay? Like it sounds like Mariah Carey. Like, listen, I could hold notes in the shower, okay? So
you know what? That is true. I actually get awards in there. So
yes.
Yeah, right.
Yes. No, at this point, I'm on my fifth Emmy. I think that's what they call it. Wow. Yeah, I think I'm on my fifth.
Oh my gosh, girl, we are in sync because I'm always thinking all the people who nominates me. Like the shower curtain.
Yes, I won so many awards. My song went number 1 on the Billboard chart and everything. So just want to thank the little people that made this possible. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Next time I would probably have to I don't know, see the whole red carpet shebang. But moving on, guys, before we actually go into today's topic, which is going to be about the 10 best places to visit in Haiti, and then we'll add some other extras to it. Last week somebody said, I mentioned the speaking Creole in school, but I did not tell them which schools did that. It turns out there's actually a couple of them that actually does that, but the school that I was referring to in the last podcast is the University of Indiana. So I found this on their website. I'm going to read it for you guys real quick. So Indiana's University's Haitian Creole lecturer is done by this guy named David Tezo. Or if you want to say his name in Creole, is David Tezil. So he is the technically the director for that part. He was born in Port-au-Prince. He was an interpreter and a language facilitator at that school's Department of Multicultural Education of Palm Beach School District in Florida for however long. And then he contributed to the implementation of bilingual and multicultural learning materials for Haitian-speaking students and adult literacy program. He completed his PhD in linguistics at the Indiana University in 2019. So this is like very fresh. 2019 was like 2 years ago. Okay, so the Creole Institute at Indiana University was long recognized as the only center in the United States equipped to deal in depth with linguistic and related educational issues in Haiti. Today, the Creole Institute's rich heritage in Haitian Creole pedagogy continues with the development of a new beginning Haitian Creole textbook, together with partners at the University of Florida and Florida International University. Like when I tell you, they actually have like courses that's worth a whole 4 credit. 4 credit. If you're undergrad, it's 3 credit. If you're taking the intermediate, it's 4 credit. I was like, what? Most people just have sac passe. So this is why I was hoping, or I am hoping, that more schools will follow and actually make that a language, because I know when I was in high school, we had to learn a language, and Creole wasn't an option. It was either French, German, or Spanish at the time. Eventually, Japanese came in, but I guess the school that I went to, they were not really trying to give us every language, so it was limited. They always wanted to do the funds, but I think it's due to color, but whatever. So, so to whoever brought that up last time, thank you for letting me know that I did not name the actual school that is doing that. So now you know, it is in the state of Indiana, Indiana University. So definitely check them out. I think we have a lot of Haitians in Indiana too. I was so shocked to hear that there's a big population, so it's on the rise. It's not like Florida or New York, but they're definitely on the rise. So thank you. Definitely keep your comments coming. I will be sure to address them on the following I was about to say webisode, but on the following podcast.
Podcast. That's what she meant. She meant, yeah, I didn't hear the first part.
And make sure I find the answers. Okay, so thank you. All right, so moving on. So today, me and Ms. D, we are going to tell you about the 10 best spots to live in, or to visit in Haiti. You know, it's like
Haiti.
Yeah. Okay. Sometimes people don't want to hear all about Haiti and stuff like that, but this is really going to be our main topic. It is everything Haitian related. If you have a Haitian descent, if you have a Haitian background, you want to know what's going on. We'll try to keep you in the loop of what we see, how things go, and things like that. But the main ingredient is the Haitian vibe, or us doing our stuff, but we have a Haitian background. So, all right. So, Miss D, tell us where you have visited. What's on your list? What's on your list?
What's on my list? 10 best places you need to go when you go to Haiti. Okay, so are y'all ready for this?
I'm ready.
Are y'all ready? Okay. So number 1, I think, and I feel like whenever you go to Haiti, if you do not visit this place, for the beach or for the food, for the, just for the ambiance, you ain't live. Yeah, okay? So that place is none other than Jacques Mel.
Oh my gosh, you start with Jacques Mel? Are you from Jacques Mel, Lady D?
No, I'm not. I'm actually not. I'm from the capital. That's Port-au-Prince for you guys.
Oh my gosh, everybody from Jacques Mel, you know they're giving that whoop whoop, go Jacques Mel.
Right. Shout out to my Jacques Mel people. Listen, okay? I went to Jacques Mel. I had the most amazing experience. I went there. I was here and I went on vacation to Haiti, and this is where they decided to take me that summer, and it was awesome. The food, they in Jacques Mel, they have these beautiful architectural houses that is just
wasn't the right insane? I was driven up there and I'm like, oh Jesus de Nazareth, I'm not gonna see like Jesus Lord.
No, they have that one spiral one. That one. Oh no, Jesus. I have to pray every time I get on there. Listen, I recite Psalm 23 backward, forward, leftward, upward. How much?
But I'll tell you one thing, the Jacmelians over there, they are really proud of their little sector. It's like it's a whole country all by itself right in there. Like they're
Absolutely.
really a close-knit, they know everybody. As if you
They
say you're
do.
from
They
Jacmel,
do.
you're already in. It's like that's your automatic, all right, you're in our circle now, join in.
Right. No, Jacmel, and then the people are just so nice, so warm, welcoming. Like it's a great experience. Like if you go to Haiti, it's just like some people will tell you to go to Oka. But when you go to Jacmel, it's amazing. Like you go.
I actually did have a good time there because I like the fact that I saw a big mixed culture. Like I felt like I was somewhere in the US because of the combination of white. Like, I saw everybody. It's like, what you guys doing here?
And it's one of the most beautiful places to take pictures.
It is, but it doesn't top this one. Labadi.
Oh.
Labadi. I mean, I think I'm kind of upset that Labadi is not owned by the Haitian. I mean, it is from Haiti, but it's rented out. And I think it's going to stay rented out until about 2050. I'm like, who thought of this?
Right.
Who decided to just give up a whole island to, who is it, Royal Oasis? Royal somebody that, or they're going to get on my case again for not knowing who took it over. But it's one of the cruise lines.
I'm going to let you take this one. But it's okay.
No, but Labadi is beautiful. Like the water's so great. I felt so prestigious just going in there. Of course, I went there with a Zumba cruise. But, I mean, you can really only go there as a cruise if you're not in the island for the most part. So I will definitely put Labadi as one of the top 10 places to visit. What you got next?
Absolutely. Okay, so if we're not talking about...
Oh, wait, I'm sorry to cut you off. I really don't want the people to come back at me for saying I did not tell them who. It's Royal Caribbean. Royal Caribbean Cruise Line is who rented that. It's technically a private...
You hear that? She got
port. And yeah, they are holding down that fort until that contract is over.
Okay, so guys, make sure that you guys are hopping on your Royal Caribbean cruise and heading down to the town, okay? All right, can get you a little taste of Haiti,
Just a little taste. Now, who are you going to say next? Because I got a good one.
It depends. Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
Cocoye Beach.
Okay.
Oh, you was going to say Oka? Well, okay. I've actually never been to Cocoye Beach, but people who's been there, they keep sending me pictures, and I'm actually jealous. I'm looking at them like, really? really? So, but they say, you have to mention this one because it's like, I guess they love it for the white sandy beach, but I feel like pretty much all of Haiti's beaches are white and sandy.
They kind of have, to me.
That's water. Oh my God, you can go around like bassin bleu. Oh, let me not go off topic. But yeah, so that's what they were saying. Like the palm trees are always, just breezy. And I'm like, isn't that every beach in Haiti?
Listen, it hasn't been a beach in Haiti that I went to that I did not enjoy. Like, honestly, it was just like every beach. But the thing is, every beach in Haiti brings its own little flavor. So it's like you can't go to one.
It does. And for Cocoye, I think one of the reasons why a lot of outsiders do like it is because you get to snorkel. You get to go snorkeling. I don't even know how to swim, so I don't know if I would care much.
I can't swim, okay? So
right. Get that part.
I stay at the edge of the water, but no thank you.
Right. Well, you know what? Labadi has zip lining. So a lot of people like it for that. You can go zip lining. I'm like, woo, that's okay for me too. We're just gonna chill right here on this beach.
I will actually do that. And I would actually go like to parasailing? I would actually do that. But the thing is, I need a life-proof vest that literally if I fall in the water, it just shelter me like a little cocoon or whatever, because I can't swim,
You're bold.
I can't be sexy.
Well, I mean, I'm happy to hear that we actually have this stuff, because sometimes the way they talk about Haiti, you would think we have nothing. We don't have none of these things.
But we actually
go hiking. You could go parasailing. You can do the zip lining deal.
Absolutely.
We're not that underdeveloped, folks. Which is why I'm happy that we are bringing. Let me put my phone on mute. which is why I'm happy that we are discussing this stuff because, you know, like other people might have had better experiences too. So I know the fourth one you're going to say is OCAP, so I said it. There you go.
So, okay. Well, Cap Haitien, okay? So, obviously, like, I'm sure if anyone has heard of Haiti, they've also heard the mention of this town, and I personally haven't been, but
You have
everyone.
not been to the Citadel?
No, I haven't been to the Citadel, and I want to go. And I literally, next time I go to Haiti, like literally, I'm just taking my plane straight there. Like I don't like. I'll stay at the Satama Hotel at this point because I'm not. I just want to.
Oh yeah, the history is so great there. Like it's definitely you have to put that on that bucket list. It's a must.
Yes.
I mean, there's horses that can take you up there, but it's just the history telling you that, you know, we were royalty. Like once you visit there, you'll be like, oh, don't talk to me just anyhow anymore. I am from royalty, you know? So you have.
First of all, you already can't talk to me anyhow. So imagine that. I'm gonna be worse.
But the whole point is, it's like once you see that whole fortress, you're like, we built this? We didn't even have, you know, like modern technology to move these things around. And then once you see how these slaves, they really built up the country. I mean, they were building it as a fortress to stop French from attacking them.
Right, absolutely.
So yeah, but it's just so amazing, the structure and pretty much everything is still intact, and that's like everything is still. They still have the armory. I was like, what? So it's that beautiful. Alone just made me feel invincible. So.
But she said invincible. So what's your next one, Jasmine?
Well, the next one that I did like, I mean, I don't know if it's going to be the same for everybody, but it was the Dad, what do you call that? Is the Did you ever see the video that Amonique did? They show it as part of the video. It's like a cathedral. It's a church, but it's also part of OCAP. It's in Cap Haitian. It's a how do you call that?
Lord.
Well, anyways, it's just pretty and peaceful. So it's right next to like not that far from Palais Sans Souci. I guess I could put Palais Sans Souci as my next spot you have to visit. So that one again has a lot of history, but it is a little bit destroyed because of the earthquake. So some of the things are kind of missing, but for the most part, it is still intact. And that's where King, do they want to call him King? Well, he proclaimed himself King. Henri Christophe, Henri Christophe, that's where he was staying with his wife, Venice Demilo. So it's, you know, like if you're looking at other movies, you're seeing all these majestic things that they have. And once you go back home and you visit Palais Sans Souci, you're like, oh my gosh, we already had arch windows. Like you like, who was these engineering people that just thought
they were good.
They were massive stuff. So I would definitely put that on the list of you have to visit this. You have to check out those decadent staircases. You have to just, nothing is really in there, but you could still envision the place, how it used to be very rich and elegant and just, wow. There's no other words. There's no other words.
I totally understand. Are we talking about Notre Dame? Are we talking about Cathedral Notre Dame? Is that the one?
Is that in OCAP?
Yep. This one right here.
Hey, lady, did you save the day? Yeah.
I got you. It's okay.
Yes.
Make sure we give them the right info. It's Cathedral Notre Dame, okay?
Notre Dame. Okay. You see, that's why you gotta have a sidekick in everything you do, because I'm telling you, I'm old. She the young buck. She got me covered.
So my next one actually is a restaurant, but this restaurant I think is just a really beautiful restaurant, have amazing food, but it's usually the view, and it's called L'Observatoire.
Oh my gosh, yes! Girl, I had dinner there, and let me tell you, You could not
Girl.
tell me I was in Haiti. I don't care what you said.
No, I was
It's at nighttime. It's so gorgeous. The lights.
Gorgeous.
Like, oh my gosh! Like it's like looking at the sky where you see nothing but stars.
Yes,
Oh,
it was
my
so
God.
beautiful. It was so beautiful.
And you know the lady who owns the restaurant there, she used to be up here, and her parents. I met her, and she was telling us the story. Her parents, I don't know. She didn't tell me the full story, but you know how when if you're bad, they kick you back home. So that probably was her story. She went back home and they took her passport so she couldn't come back up here.
Aww.
Yes, it was one of those. So she stayed and she did this and voila. I was like,
And look, now it's one of the most
and now she doesn't
visited places.
Yeah, she doesn't want to come to the US. I mean, she's doing very well. So at that point, if you're comfortable somewhere, you would not care to come to the US. So I think a lot of Haitians think that the US is home when that's not necessarily
if you have
the US is not the only country in the world.
That's good. That's true. If you have a really nice place to go to, peaceful and quiet, when you go to Haiti, listen, you won't want to be here. Because number one, you don't pay for bill when you go to Haiti, okay? You don't have that, okay?
I'm telling you. So what number are we on?
So this was number 6.
So the 7th one, I know you're gonna say this one, so I gotta say it before you snatch it. Is oh my gosh, you're gonna snatch it. Gosh, what is the name of that? The Cameroon.
The Cameroon. I was looking at you the whole time, like, okay,
yeah, I'm like, she's gonna snatch that one. I gotta say it first. The Cameroon
you can't go to
actually very nice and safe. It is owned by Canadians. And they have events there all the time. The water is hot. For some reason, the water is hot, but if you're into that stuff, it's like the best. I still go in. I'm like, woo. In comparison to like water in New Jersey or New York, you're like, oh my God, this water always cold. It doesn't
what's so cold
degrees outside. No. It's always freezing.
For the beach. I can't go to the beach here. I don't know. I can't do it.
Me neither. Oh my gosh. Like I haven't found one where I'm so in love. It's like I'll go to the beach just for the sun and not the water. Versus in Haiti, I go for the water.
Or to take pictures by the water.
Take pictures by the water. The only thing I don't really like that much about the Cameroon is I feel like they give too many American food. Like I would prefer them to keep it to the cultural.
More local, right?
Exactly, the local cuisine. But they definitely, I'm like, what are they pancakes for? I thought I was on vacation.
Right. No.
But they have it, but they don't have like a big variety like I would have loved or like how I have seen in other areas. So.
Okay. All right. So my next one this is for all you art lovers. Okay, so I wanted to make sure that I gave you guys at least a little bit of everything. Okay. So this place is actually in the capital, and we call it Place Saint Pierre.
Ooh.
Okay, and it's actually there's the church, the St. Peter's Church.
Okay.
To the American language. Now, but across from that, it's like, like a place, it's like a little park where like, you can sit down, hang out, but literally across from it in front of the Vitskinam Hotel, that's what they call that hotel. In front of that hotel, they have beautiful art pieces that if you need it for your home and if I don't even know, can we bring art back from Haiti? Because if we could, I would totally literally is this vendor that is actually multiple vendors that just sits and they display all these beautiful art pieces. Like if I could ever think of any place to tell someone, hey, get some local art pieces, that would be the place I will send you because it's a variety of them. And it's
oh my gosh, where they have some good arts too that's all just on display, like on your way to Kinam Hotel in Pétionville.
That's what I'm talking about.
I remember taping the whole wall. Like, can I take this whole thing with me?
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, if you haven't been to the Marriott, they also have like some nice design in there too. I'm like, it's a little, I don't know what you would call it. I guess you may call it modern, but it's with metal. So the way they have that displayed, if you are an art lover, that's what's gonna wow you at the Marriott Hotel. Like, oh my gosh, okay, you need to come and design this up in the US for me. I feel like if I had money, I would find all these artists and bring them up here. Because the talent is so raw. It's so
amazing. It's amazing.
You just boom, 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 and bang.
Right. The thing is, I don't even like art. Like, I can't say I'm an art person, but literally looking at those pieces, it makes me want to be like, okay, if I decorate my house in Haiti, this is what I want. 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 Yeah. It's that beautiful. Like, I truly think these people have some amazing talent, and whoever that artist is, find my number.
Yeah.
Comment underneath.
I'm telling you, I get so envious. Like, why I have no talent? I want to draw.
That is not true.
I mean, once you see the work, you're like, I want to draw. I want to learn how to draw. God. But anyways. So moving on to the next one, I'm gonna pick Somaturin. Again, this is another spot that I haven't been to yet. It's on my to-do list, but I've seen a lot of people taking pictures in front of the waterfall. I went to one similar, but it's in Jamaica. It was in Jamaica. So I actually want to do a waterfall in Haiti itself, because a lot of people have posted. It's Somaturin. It's spelled Sautmathurine. Somaturin. For the longest, I thought they were saying Saint Maturin. But it's Somaturin. So it's like
Somaturin.
So it's the largest waterfall in the area, and it's in the southwest region. And I'm like, oh, I need to go there because of the whole stream. Like we had one in Haiti when I was in Haiti, but we just went to go wash our clothes there.
Oh,
so yeah, we were basically washing clothes in that it was a little tiny waterfall. We just go pick up water, bring it back, wash our clothes. And
So you went full Haitian on me.
What?
You went full Haitian on me.
Oh, you don't know? Girl, you're studying capital H. That's a step for life. If you don't believe me, look at my
tie the hair and everything. You know,
I gotta tie the hair. Talk about this COVID vaccine here, and I'm like, I don't need the vaccine. I've been vaccinated for life. I'm a Haitian.
Amen.
You got that mark for life. You don't need nothing else. Like you covered. It's like, I swear that thing just covered us all. And I'm like,
exactly.
So what you got for the last one?
So for my last one, I actually have this place. It's a little bit up in the mountains though. Like when you get around this area, it gets really cold, and it's Fairmont. I don't know if you've ever been there.
That's my town. Are you kidding? Yeah, I'm like 5 minutes away from oh gosh, my English is stuck, my Creole is stuck. Gosh, it'll come to me. Keep talking. Oh my gosh.
Okay. I go through it all the time. Well, I'm gonna let Jocelyn take it away to you guys to let you know about Fairmont. But one of my favorite things to love, first of all, when you get there, you know how Haiti can be really hot. Once you get up there, it's so cool. Like, it's so cool. Like, literally, like, and then they have I think Fairmont has the best vendors of griot. They have the best vendors of griot. Like, literally, when you go up there, you see all these vendors. Like, it's like you can't even know like who vendor to go to, who not, because it's all good. Like, if you're a fan of griot and you go to Haiti, Fairmont.
Yeah, that part also feels like how it is for Jacqueline. Like, it's just separated. Like, once you get up there, you feel like you're in a different town.
Yes.
One, my mom is from Santo, so when I go to Quadabuquet, for the most part, I have all the mosquitoes and all the pied blanche. It doesn't matter how many times you put lotion on. I'm like, it's so dusty, but I love it because you know, you're like, oh, that's me being one with nature. Like, I don't have a problem. But once you go to like Fairmont, the mosquitoes leave you alone. I guess it's too cold for them to come up that way. So,
yes.
And Fort Jacques. That's what I was gonna say. I'm literally like 5 minutes away from Fort Jacques, and that's the best walk you can have in the afternoon. It's nice, it's breezy. You feel fancy shirt, Bill. You know, you're all dressed up and everything, and you're just going for a nice little breeze walk. It's the best. It's the best. Yeah, and it's so cool that it's right next to, you know, to a spot that is considered, well, what's the word I'm looking for? You see, my English is limited today. It's it's a
bear with her, guys. Bear with her.
She's a tourist attraction, but it's also monumental. Like, it's like technically a monument. It's a site that is from history. Nobody, they have not touched it. Everything is still intact, just like
right.
The armors are still there. I have pictures. Can we show pictures?
Yes. Oh, we're gonna make sure that every place that we named, you guys are gonna be able to see pictures, okay? Because
yes,
you know,
have
we
that
owe
visual,
you guys that much.
Will help.
Yes, we owe you guys that much.
You know, all these beautiful spots in Haiti. We have a lot of people who are skeptical about going to Haiti for reasons that are understandable, because you know they fear that
there's a lot of things that can happen.
Yeah, or the government is not structured enough, or the kidnapping is in the high rise now, instilling fears. But these are things I want to say, for as long as I have been in America, that I've always heard. Because every time I say I'm going to Haiti, I'm always getting the heads up like, don't do it. It's not safe. You may not come back. Your own people will kill you. Or you want a death wish. Like, I hear it all. But a lot of times I just have to block it out and go, because if you listen to people, you'll never visit.
You won't go.
Yeah, and I'm not the only one. Let me tell you, there are a lot of celebrities that have also visited Haiti. Okay.
Yes, absolutely. And they came back.
And they all came back. They came back. They also want to go back again.
Yes, they all came back. Like, and to name a few of them, actually, we have what you remember back when Angelina and Brad went to Haiti, you know, for that big concert with the kids. That was beautiful. And then actually Madonna went to Haiti as well.
Exactly. Madonna went to Haiti. What do you call them?
Shakira went to Haiti.
Who?
Shakira.
Sarah Palin went to Haiti, the former governor.
Yes.
The
rapper Common went to Haiti. You had some rappers actually went into the concert in Shamas.
Yeah, that's true. But you have a lot of football players too. A lot of the football players. Tim Tebow actually has a foundation in Haiti. Okay, Lil Wayne has been to Haiti. My favorite, Sean Penn. Sean Penn has been.
Yes.
He has great hair. Oh my gosh, I love me some Sean Penn. Oh, he is amazing, and he raised $6 million in one go.
Sean Penn.
You don't know nothing about Sean Penn, okay?
No. I'm just letting know, Sean Penn. If you hear this, you know, just let you know.
Pin me up, okay? Pin me up.
She just want to talk.
Yeah, I said Lil Wayne went to Haiti. This young lady, I don't know how well she is known out here, but she's very influential in the social media. But her name is Karen Civil.
Yes.
She's of Haitian, so she's been to Haiti. Pink has been to Haiti.
Right.
David Nelson from Pittsburgh Steelers. Go Steelers. Even Kenneth Cole has been to Haiti. Okay. Designer Kenneth Cole.
First of all,
up in Haiti.
My dude, what's his name? Anderson Cooper. First of all, he be coming in with the news for Haiti, okay? Like, when
you is a cutie. You know, I'm kind of hurt. Like, he won't want me because, you know, he got a different flavor. But I'm like, he's fine. So how could you? You should come on this side. You know, I get some chocolate, but okay.
I was not expecting that. not expecting
Yeah,
that.
Kevin
But
Little.
yes, he does.
Kevin Little has been to Haiti.
Yes, Cameo. Cameo went to Haiti. And then
Right back on
actually,
time. Yeah, I was like, what?
actually,
Of course, Garcelle.
of course, Miss
Garcelle
Gomez.
Lopez.
Miss
What was the
yes,
name of the show she used to play in?
She did the Jamie Foxx show.
Jamie
and then
Foxx.
she
Yes.
yeah, and then
She was
she
also
also
in
had a
famous
movie called
Coming
A
to
Girl Like
America.
Grace. I think she also started in a movie called A Girl Like Grace, I believe. Yeah,
she did do a Haitian movie. Yes, I remember seeing her on the cover of the magazine.
Yeah, and she was speaking that Creole too. I was like, that's right, sis.
Say if you didn't know. Well, you know what? Since our time here is short, I'll give you guys the website where you could check it out, where you could find more celebrities who have visited Haiti. I found this website called page6.com. If you check that out, you'll see all the Haitians who've been spotted trying to do good for Haiti. Because we all know like Haiti has been through some struggles, but we tend to only know of the struggles. Some of the struggles, we don't really know the background situation. But the only thing I'm gonna say is since we've had our freedom, since Haiti took their independence from France in 1804, the only nation being founded us as a result of a slave revolution.
She's a proud Haitian,
only country. So since then, you know, they've been just, I don't know, just the history. We've just been marked with a lot of foreign issues, inconsistencies, and coup d'etats, and you name it, it's been us kind of a thing. So I feel we're gonna get there at some point when people are trying to use us for their own gain. Like I know a lot of the things right now that's happening is mostly like people want us to be them, but we're trying to be us. And it's like, no, if we're gonna help you, you have to be like me. And we're like, no, like hello US. But but you know, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, we have people who are amazing. They go out there to do their things, including those people who are not celebrities. They're constantly going back home. The diaspora is holding Haiti strong. But I did want to say before we leave, what questions did I say I was going to ask the audience?
What questions she said? What questions did she say she was going to ask the audience?
Yeah, I wanted to ask them. Oh yeah, have they been to Haiti?
Yeah. So we wanted to know for you, the audience, would you visit or invest in Haiti? And please comment. You can definitely send it through Instagram, through our YouTube channel, and we'll be sure to read it out in our next podcast, episode 3. So if you know you commented and you know we read it, so make sure you tune in so you can. So
they will tune in because I'm ready for comments. I'm ready to read, and we read all of it. We hear about all of them, so we will not be ignoring you guys.
Who's doing what project y'all got for Haiti?
Right. But on the part where we were talking about visits, just so you know, if you don't have any reasons right now to visit Haiti, I want to remind you of these 5 reasons alone that will let you want to visit the country. Number 1 is the history.
Amen.
What better place to learn about the culture than when you go down there to learn about the whole Hispaniola, the whole Dominican Republic, the Spanish, them being under the Spanish ruling, and then the French ruling, and then the shackles we shared with our colonial keepers. And okay, moving on. Number 2, you want to visit because everything is breathtaking. Like all the sites we mentioned, once you go there, you will not disagree with us. As a matter of fact, I think you might come back and say, oh my gosh, they downplayed this stuff. This is amazing. This is beyond impressive. The 7th world wonders are all in this country. Okay. So you wanna check it out. And we mentioned this, the culture. You can't go wrong with like maybe a parade or 2 in Haiti, the carnaval, bars,
my favorite games,
like, everything that they do is just, they're all into it. You're like, don't y'all get tired? But you know, that's that African and Latin American background in us. What?
Haiti is a party country. It's the party country. I don't want to hear when nobody has to say Haiti is a party country.
You cannot. I'm not disagreeing at all.
What it is.
I'm not disagreeing.
When it's
you got music, you got dancing. We showing up.
Exactly. Exactly.
And that's all year round. That's not even once in a blue. That's
we don't
all year round.
Holidays, all year round.
The fourth reason, the food. The food. You know how many people ask me for black rice? Go to Haiti and get yourself some black rice. You'll be like, oh my God.
That's my best friend's favorite Haitian food.
That's
black
everybody.
Rice. No, that's what she calls it.
That's everybody's beloved dish. And then some people like, of course, the griot, the fritai. You can't go with that.
I think after this podcast, I'm gonna walk over to fritai and get me a couple of.
Oh my gosh! You ever had the not the lobster, but how you call the other stuff?
Lumbi.
Lumbi. Oh, I'm not a fan, but I had it recently, and it's like humala, give me more. And it's not even that expensive. I mean, it's expensive, but it's not that expensive. You like, wow, this is the best cuisine sampling I've ever had.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So you guys have.
And number 5.
Oh, number 5. Last but not least, the beaches. We named the whole bunch for you. You can't. It's an island. You cannot do an island thing without going to the island beach. You know. So
right.
You have the Caribbean's best kept secret. We already listed them for you. We already named them, but
listen, I'm gonna give you the Cabin Moulin-sur-Mer. What's that other? The one that we had the in 2019. It was that big festival in 2019. I forgot what the name of that beach is called, but no, it wasn't the Cameroon. It was oh Lord Jesus. I'll make sure to put it in the next podcast.
Yeah, put it in the comment. But we already mentioned Jacmel, Labadie, we mentioned Kokoye. You know those clear turquoise water. Let me tell you.
Right.
You'd be like, forget a man, forget a woman. Like, no, I'm in love with this right here.
Right.
I'm not even gonna go on the mangoes or anything else.
Imagine when you're getting your lovely bukane right next to the water.
Oh, to Glokokoye.
We should go leave it at that. We're gonna leave their mouth watering for today. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're leave mouth watering for today. Let them sip on this coconut tea right here.
Don't get me started. I can't afford to get started. But yeah, so these are the 5 reasons if you haven't visited Haiti that you must visit Haiti. The other stuff, missionary work, doing goodwill is a definite plus. But if you are looking for any reasons at all, these 5, you will definitely not regret. It is our time. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. Me and Miss D.
Yeah.
I'm Miss D1. That's Miss D3.
I'm in D3.
D2 is behind
the
scenes.
There's a D2, but he's behind the scenes.
Giving a shout out to Mr. Daniel, our Papa Doc over here. We do want to say that this month of June is Pride Month, so I guess chapeau bas, a big salute to the Pride world. I'm proud. I guess that would make me on the pride part, but it's not that kind of pride. So it's not that kind of pride for me. But we'll probably touch base on our next episode about what does it mean for the Juneteenth people and the June Pride people, you know. So we'll probably touch base a little bit on that. Let us know if you want to hear a little bit more, and then we'll find out that story within the Haitian community. You know,
let's see how that's gonna play out.
So we
stay tuned for the next episode.
Haitian related. So we are gonna have that conversation. So guys, again, thank you so much for listening to us. And we bid you adieu for now. Until next time.
Farewell. Au revoir. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Male.
Sayonara.